Hello everyone, I'm doing this video on my sister's downstairs toilet. I'm not actually on the toilet, I'm dressed. I've just went for a run. I was about to get a shower and I thought, let's do my video now. I had a busy day today, there's a few things to talk about, so no time like the present. First of all, today, got up early, trained this morning, did my shadow boxing, trained Joe, and then me, the missus, the kids in the car, went to Nottingham, did something for Dazn today. Me, Tony Bellew, Darren Barker, the fella from Proper Boxing and Ruth from Ring Magazine. It was good, actually interesting. It was like a strongly agree, disagree, strongly disagree type thing, with the Whitey Talma, like a general boxing and like a Eubank Ben one. So yeah, they taught us what last week, this for the zone today. I can't box forever, so I'm glad to be asked. It was good, had a good crack out. Me and Darren Barker, fucking good friends. Bellew, I like Bellew. He was a good crack today, as was the Proper fella, nice fella, and Ruth. Lovely lady as well, so I had a good time actually, I enjoyed it. I love talking boxing, so it was good. I've been for a run now. I never usually run, but that I do run sometimes. This brings me on to the next topic, my next opponent. I've agreed to a fight today. Obviously with TKV Clark being ordered by the board, we have to look elsewhere. Spoke to Ed. He was like, look, what do you want to do? I said, look, we'll give you some names and I'll have a look. He sent me a bunch of names, 5 names actually, and I said to him, I was like, fucking hell, Ed. I said, I thought I might get a bit of an easier touch. He said no, win one of them, your next fight will be a super duper fight, possibly Riyadh season, you'd be in the mix with the big boys. So I've picked one of them, I accepted one of them. I believe they've accepted, they've got a sign now, and October in Sheffield I'll headline. It's a good fight, it's a good fight. He will be the favourite, but I picked it stylistically. I think it's an hard fight because he's a big powerful man. He's not everyone, every time he's won by one he's knocked him out, but I looked at the list and the other 4 would have boxed and moved, and this fella, I might get stopped in a round, but I've got a chance of wearing him down and stopping him as well. So yeah, as soon as the British title was off the picture, I just said to Ed, like, yeah, we'll roll the dice. I'm 33, lost 7 times. I'm not scared to be in good fights and come up second best, but I fancy the job. Like I said, I started running, camp started Monday. Going to do the diet right, do the running. I always do the boxing training right with Jane Nice, so I said, yeah, we'll roll the dice. And if I don't get what I want, recoup and come back and have one last go at the British title. You know, this fight is beyond British title level, I believe, I would say. So yeah. That hopefully will be sorted, signed and agreed and announced next week, I hope. When headline Sheffield, I've always wanted to do that, so buzzing really, over the moon actually. Good, the card's going to be good as well, some good names on there, some of my mates on there, hopefully one of my boxers on there, so yeah, buzzing. Other things in that are talking topic at the moment, 2 other things I think we'll cover, the party at Daniel Dubois' house. So I've talked it to death, the fight, but the party, I remember in 2017, I went to Yates, the day I watched Lenroy Thomas, mate, I was at it. I was only drinking full fat Coke, but I was on it. I was with the fans, I was celebrating. I was about to become Commonwealth champion in 4 hours time, but it didn't play out like that, sadly. And yeah, I mean, I'm with everyone else, crazy really. And people say, well, it worked for the Joshua fight, as did his dad giving instructions. Maybe so. I've won fights without training, without dieting, without going to bed. for fucking 3 days at a time. Don't make it right or good. You can get away with things. I would say that was more getting away with it than it being a positive. So yeah, just mad, really crazy. A lot of people say, a bit negative towards Daniel. Look, regards Daniel. People say like I'm negative like Johnny Fisher. I'm not negative. You ask me a question, I'll tell you what I think. Johnny Fisher or like Dubois, I don't know, but I do. I can't help but like him. Like what I see, like he's just a young man doing well, and he's happy and that. But if you ask me a question, I'll tell you. If you don't want to know something, then don't ask me, because I will tell you. And I can be, there's no one more self-deprecating than me. I'm not perfect. I'm not great at boxing or anything. So, but don't ever ask if you don't ever want to know, is what I tell everyone. And the last one, Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul. Probably a bit late with this one, but we'll talk about it today. Ridiculous. Like, the Southern Area Cruiserweight champion is actually, I think, Lewis Oakford, who Pat Stockton around. Now, Jake Paul, I think around that level, like, put Oakford in with Jake Paul, who would win? I'd make Oakford a favourite, actually. And Oakford's not bad. I'm not saying that to bring him down. I don't think he's bad. He got stopped by Alois Jr. and Pat Brown, who are very good prospects, possibly world level cruiserweights in time. So I'm not bringing Oakford down. He's a good fighter, but he's a Southern Area champion, and I'd make him a favourite against Jake Paul. Now imagine me saying he's gonna box Anthony Joshua. You'd say, what the fuck are you on about? Like, if I was gonna box Lewis Oakford, you'd say that's ridiculous. When Pat Brown were boxing, people go, oh, it's an easy match. Jake Paul, I don't believe is as good as him. Would Jake Paul win an area title? Maybe. He's only fought one active pro fighter and he lost. Jake Paul, I think he's doing good for boxing. Not necessarily with his own fight, but I think he's doing good for boxing. For the Serranos, the Taylors, Camerons, fantastic really. And for Ramirez and Dorticos, they got in Schofield against Farmer, big audience. But him and Joshua, I don't think it will happen. I think Anthony Joshua would see himself as above that. He's got all the money in the world anyway. So I hope not. It would. I wouldn't like it. Would I watch it? Of course. But I am hopeful it don't happen. But anyway, yeah, been a busy day today. I'm in the shower now, and I've got a busy weekend coming up. We're going away for Betty's birthday, so yeah, it's going to be a very long couple of days. I'd probably rather be in the gym. I wouldn't, but I would. Top bag carrier. So yeah, I'll be the bag carrier, picture taker, and I'll just be complaining all weekend. Right, goodbye, thank you.